Guys, when it comes to rechargeable batteries, they're great and they're really cost saving, but yet on the other hand, you have to sort them. You have to make sure that the batteries aren't dead or that they need to be charged. How do you store them and keeping it all organized? Well, we're going to look today at something that I think is actually really cool, and it's the Ostation X from Olight. This charges AA batteries that are nickel metal hydride batteries. Now, when I first saw that, I thought, well, I use a lot of CR123s, but honestly, I didn't realize how many AA batteries I use on a regular basis. This is probably one of the biggest. We use a lot of AA batteries for game controllers. And when I say we, I mean my sons and my daughter. There's also a number of other things that we do use AA batteries, and PVS 14, your flashlights. I mean, there's a ton of different options out there, and having the batteries to sort them out. And guys, trying to keep things charged like this is a nightmare. And again, you've got to sort them out, you got to figure it out, you got to test them. And so there's just a number of things that this system does, and it does it really well. So we're going to go through a lot of the details. Now, this is on a Kickstarter. In fact, they've already raised quite a bit of money for this charging station. They're also offering a AAA recharging station, and hopefully they'll be expanding that line as well. But so far, it's been a huge success. I wanted to do a video just showing this, and honestly, it's great to get one. Now, this is actually a prototype, and so there are a few of the features that may be a little bit different on the final versions. Now, I want to talk about just the body and some of the features of the charger. Then we're going to plug it in, and we're going to demonstrate how it works. It's really simple. It's a very tough construction. You have translucent sides so I can see. Honestly, this is like an arcade game almost. You have these different posts that run along, and as you drop the batteries, and it doesn't matter which direction, the polarity doesn't matter, it drops them into the sorting tray. Then it'll drop them into the charger, and it charges 4 batteries at a time. As soon as those are ready, they go down into this tray right here, and it just kind of runs down. I mean, I'm telling you, it's almost like a pinball machine. Then they come out at the bottom, and there's a spring-loaded trap door. So you pull out one at a time. They don't all just come flying out. You can store 32 batteries in this bottom compartment and just leave them there. So it gives you a way to know that these batteries are charged at all times, which I think is huge. There's so many times where I have batteries laying in my drawer, especially my battery drawer, and I don't know if they're charged or not. I got to pull out the charger, I've got to pull out the tester, and this just gives you all that information. And in fact, there's an app that's included that will give you all the pertinent information about the different possibilities, and it's just really state of the art. It'll get into more details than most people want to get into. Olight sent 32 AA nickel metal hydride batteries, and just so we can test everything out pretty uniform. But I do have some other type batteries that we're going to drop in. One of the cool things is it does dispense batteries that are no good into this little tray. So batteries that are not supposed to be in here, even standard lithium batteries that'll fall inside, and then you can sort those out. And then, of course, those batteries that just no longer will receive a charge, they'll also drop into the storage bin. I mean, here's the thing, guys. You sort your batteries, you charge your batteries, and then you can store your batteries. I mean, it is really a total system. It's powered by USB-C, and you get your block. Now, here on the back of the charger, you have 2 USB-C ports, and we just plug it in. The reason why there are 2 is I can piggyback with another USB-C and go to a separate charger, especially like in the AAA charger or any other charger they come up with. And that way I can use one plug. Now, once you plug into any power source, the white light will come on. And this means it's setting it up. It's getting prepared to be able to charge. Once it stops blinking, it means it's ready for you to put your batteries in. Now, we have a small door here that just opens up. This slides back and forth. And then we have these bars. And this is going to help sort the batteries. Again, it doesn't matter what polarity you put these in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a couple of the Olight batteries. But I'm also going to put a standard Duracell battery. This is non-rechargeable, and a AAA. And then we'll put in another couple of batteries, and we'll just fill this in. Once that is in, close your little door, and then right here, press. That's going to turn to green. That means it's analyzing the batteries. Now here, it's actually rotating each of the batteries. It's getting them into place. Now when it's set to blue, that means it is charging. So white starts it out, green means it's analyzing, and then blue means that it is charging. One of the things that happened pretty quick was it did spit out the AAA battery. And we also spit out the Duracell AA battery. And this tray actually comes out, you can dump this, whatever you need to. Just gives you a little area to be able to check those batteries that aren't supposed to be in here. Now we're charging. But we can go ahead and fill this up. And again, just drop them in. Doesn't matter which direction. Now we have all 32 batteries ready to go. Now there is a cooling fan on the front and it comes on if it's needed. This has overheat protection, it has overcurrent protection, overcharging protection, over voltage protection. I mean, it has a list of different things. Also, if it tilts, it automatically shuts off, or if it falls down. So there's a lot of safety in this system, and again, you know, it's stable, it's large enough to where it can sit on the table. It does have rubber feet underneath as well. But here, we're just charging, and you can see the blue's going the whole time. If it has a bad battery, it'll turn yellow, and then the battery will go into this little tray right here, which we saw with the standard batteries. But with the 4 batteries that are currently being charged, as soon as they're charged, they drop down into this tray. Now it takes about 2 hours for a completely dead battery to charge, which is 2.5 times faster than your standard system. What I love though is with this stacking tray, we can have all these batteries ready to go. I can have it in my workshop the next morning, get up, and my batteries are down here all ready to roll. And I know that they're fully charged, and I know that they're good. Now you can see as the batteries are fully charged, they just drop from the tray. And this will continue and fill up as they drop. And now we've had the 4th one to hit. And then they will continue to drop. Now the thing I love about this little window, it's spring loaded, but I can take one battery out and it doesn't allow all the batteries to come flying out at once. And again, I can leave these in here for storage. So guys, the Olight Ostation X, AA or AAA. There are 2 different versions. Again, this is on a Kickstarter. We'll have the links down below in the description. You can check out all the details. And you can go to the Olight page, which I'll have that listed as well, and get a lot of extra things that we just didn't talk about. This is a really state-of-the-art system, and I think it's going to be a game changer for recharging your batteries. Now if they'll just come out with the CR123 recharging station, and we'll be good to go. And we really appreciate Olight for sending the Ostation X for this review. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Now Olight is just need to be discarded. AA nickel metal hydride, nickel metal hydride battery.